Oh man, look, we back. We back. Let me tell you something. That last stream that we did, y'all, okay, it went to the wrong YouTube. That's why y'all did not see it. Y'all are seeing it now because I just uploaded it and put it on the right one. But this time better be right. This live should be going to Sapphire Physician Code and Education. If you guys don't see that thing, y'all better let me know. Make sure y'all send me a message. Send me something. Let me know if something looks a little bit funny, and I need to tweak it because I played with that thing for about 2 hours trying to figure out why is it not coming on the correct YouTube. But anyway, I figured it out, got it done. This is live on the YouTube. I did have it on the other platforms, but I really don't need to. My goal is to have it on the YouTube. So today, I told y'all we're going to do the 7 o'clock, and we're going to talk about the Sapphire recruiting. And it's not just the Sapphire. I mean, everybody. We got the layoffs, we got the buyouts. A lot of people really retired. They decided to retire, and we know they got a massive layoff going on. Okay, and people are worried, but that mess off is real. I mean, you see people, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, and they just, sending you messages and stuff, and it's like it's real. I mean, these people are really getting laid off for real. I mean, across the board. And like I said, it's not the end of the world. Here at Sapphire, we're just trying to do something where some people that we know, that kind of got laid off, that can kind of like recruit for us, or kind of join in with us and just kind of make it like a team effort. But I think if you want something like really quick, going into sales or something like that will be the quickest. I mean, you can get a salary, or you can get a percentage depending on who you are working for. I used to work for a construction company many years ago, probably about 17 or 18 years old. But I mean, I was like about 20, and they sent me a check and said that they owed me money from some windows or something that I sold, doing like the customer service. Who knew? But again, we used to just sit there. Me and my sisters used to sit there on the phone and just call people houses. I mean, generally, when you're doing sales, or even if you're recruiting for a school, you're kind of following up because you want to make sure your students get the information that they need, especially the students who want to go to your school, and maybe they get sidetracked, maybe they're doing something else. I try to keep up with everybody. Those of you who are in my classroom and you're looking at this, you guys know I try to keep up with all of you guys, especially to keep you in that mode where you want to go to school and you guys want to go to that next step. So of course, getting laid off and stuff like that is not the end of the world. Y'all know I got my little script over here because they keep telling me make sure you have a script. And the script is nothing to me because I know exactly what I'm getting ready to talk about. Support Sapphire, recruiting, sales, and things like that. And if you feel like you want to change your career, it doesn't have to be building and coding. It can be anything. You just start from scratch. I would generally just start from scratch. And you guys know what I was telling y'all the other day when we were talking about the layoffs and the buyout. I mean, I got another check coming up, and we're going to be talking about Department of Education, the grants and the loans that they're not going to be distributing anymore. So I'm sorry, y'all. So in retrospect to that, those students who are going to school, they're worried too. So it's not even just people who are getting laid off, y'all. It's students across the world. They are so afraid, that they have to withdraw and different things like that. I cannot believe what is going on. I'm telling you, I can't believe it. Now they messing with the students, messing with the daycare. I don't know. I'm just glad that my kids are growing. My grandkids, my son, he done hit 18, but a lot of people out there, they need that daycare, need the vouchers and stuff like that. Some of you guys may end up, working at home. And, I told y'all, taking that field, working at home, doing that billing, doing that coding, you can do that at home. It's not a hard field for you to do. I mean, people got laid off across the board. That's something you can learn, and you do not need a student loan. That's the reason why I put on that thumb drive strategy. You got to have a strategy. If you have gotten laid off, or you were retired and you just want to go back to work, or you got laid off, or you got fired, and you got to do something. Some people can't stay home every day, especially when you come going to work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. You got to do something. Make sure that resume is par. I told y'all, make sure the resume is par. Go over the resume 10 times. Just like I told y'all with that CPC book. Go over that CPC book 10 times until you know you got it. The resume is the same thing. Because sometimes when you do a resume, you forget what you want to put in there. But, make sure you put the words together. I got a book somewhere. I think it's at the job. It's a book that has a lot of different type of words in there that you can use in your resume. Go to search engine. Search engine has so much stuff to help you with your resume, because a lot of times we don't even look at the resume. When I'm looking for somebody, or I'm trying to hire somebody from Indeed, I'm looking for keywords in that resume. That's what I'm looking for, and a whole bunch of stuff that you might put in there, I'm not even gonna look at. But if you got about 10 or 15 keywords in there that I'm looking for, then yeah, I'm gonna pull your resume. And how you do that is go to the job description. In the job description, those are the keywords. You got to pull out of that job description and put it in your resume. Put it in your resume. I mean, if something in job description that you can't do, don't put it in your resume. But that's how we pull people. That's how we hire people. We look for the keywords that's in the resume. So the job that you want, go on Indeed, or what, I ain't sponsoring Indeed, YouTube, whatever, and pull out the job that you want. I think I have one in my book. My book is on YouTube. If you guys want to look at it, I have some in the book. You guys know my Billing and Coding Q&A book. I gave it to y'all on YouTube. Look at one of those chats that I have in there. So this is live, so I'm not gonna edit it. You guys know how I do with the edit, and I put stuff up at the top. Next time I'll do record one. But look in there. That ebook is in there. And for some of you guys who do want to recruit for me, and you don't know anything about billing and coding, go in the chat and look at that book. My ebook tells you what billing and coding is. What's billing? What's HMO? What's PPO? What is coding? What a case is. What are open and close? What is AAPC? All that kind of stuff is in that ebook. And I couldn't think of any other way to load that book other than just kind of go slow and put it on Zoom and put it on video and put it up there, because I want you guys to go through it. Some of you have the ability to download from YouTube. You can download that book. You can download that book. That's for you guys on YouTube. But generally, that book is on Amazon. It's on Amazon, or you can go to my bookstore and look on there and get that book. Go to SapphireCoding.com. The bookstore is on there, and you guys can see all that stuff in there. But that I gave you that book in chat, so people outside don't know that book is on YouTube. And I literally gave it to you, and I did that because I want y'all to learn about the medical billing. It's crucial right now. Some of y'all don't know about the medical billing. Learn about the medical billing. If you lost your job, if they fired you, if you work for the feds, it doesn't matter. To me, billing and coding, you don't need a student loan for. I hope that there's not millions and millions of people out there that's going to school for billing and coding, because that's something that you can learn on your own. You literally can learn on your own. You need to have the guidance for that. That's not something you can pay. You should pay $27,000 for. My courses and my guidance help you to learn the billing and the coding. Okay. I have testing and everything, especially if you are thinking about recruiting for me. If you are, you're going to have to read that book. If you know anything about billing, you got to read that book, because if you plan on helping us out in recruiting, you got to know about billing and coding. You don't have to be no expert, okay? But you have to know about the billing and coding. And everything that I have on my YouTube will give you that good um, insight on billing and coding. And it's the same thing. Let me see what you got. I don't care about the background if you came from the accounting department and if you came from the so and so. Okay, Miss Lambert, I'll XYZ so and so. Okay, send it to me in a message and then I'll check it out. Okay, because in this world, either you're going to survive or you ain't going to survive. Somebody wrote something on Twitter. The guy took $600 worth of something. And I had made a comment about he bought $600 worth of 50 cent books. What was it? Die Trying. I can't even remember what I said, but something like that. But I always thought about that phrase that 50 Cent said. And I think it's true. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Get rich or die trying. You got to do what you got to do. Don't give up. And to me, get rich or die trying is do not give up what you want to do. Whether it's you want to get rich, everybody want to get money and get rich, but you can't give up. You have to keep on doing it. So, if you did get laid off, and I think, I have hundreds on my TikTok that's just, listen, don't give up, y'all. Don't give up, y'all. It's frustrating. Everything is frustrating, but you can't give up. I'm telling you. If you give up, they win. If you give up, they win. I saw the protests and all that stuff, that's going on. And all this stuff is very, very scary. It's very scary. You're scared to go to work. You don't know what's going to happen. You go to work, they're tomorrow, all right, they're messing with you now. That's why you have to do something on the other hand. If you are at work and God forbid something does happen, because I told you that happened to me. I'm telling you, I was over there, they closed the whole department. I was like, what? I couldn't even believe it. And you guys remember when I told you I left Trinity to go over there? I'll never do it again. Money ain't gonna be a factor for me. Stability is gonna be a factor. You see what I'm saying? So if you got that job at Jamaica Hospital, and I don't care if you making $30 an hour, and she's talking about she gonna offer you 50. And it's like a work at will, and it's like a shaky. As soon as you get in there, everybody talking, something going on. Oh man, what did I do? I'm telling you, it happened to me. Stay at the hospital. Do not go over there. Do not go. Even the clinics. Now, y'all know I go both ways. We go physician coding. You work for the clinic. It's more like a family type in there. Them girls been working in for 20, 30 years. I'm telling you, they don't be like this. You come walking in there and you better than them. It don't even matter. They're gonna come together and you gonna be out. So before you make that move to leave that big hospital where there's a unity, or that job that you at where there's a unity or a union, don't do it. I don't care if they pay $25 an hour, don't do it. The stability is better than the money. Remember that. Stability is better than the money. Security. What they used to say, I used to have my coding team, and he used to say, stability. I don't know what he used to say, but one of my coders, he was in, I think he lived in Atlanta or whatever. And, we do the Zoom, and he'd be like, stability. What you want me to do, Miss Lambert? He right. He right. You know what I'm saying? He right. It's about stability. You know what I'm saying? Your job is stability. They often use $50, $60. Don't do it. Because you're going to be the newbie and you're going to be the first one out the door. In the meantime, you was already over there for 20 years, 15 years. But boom, oh man, they offered me so-and-so. I'm going. They're going to set you up and you're going to be out. That's why I want y'all to start that business. Start that business. When you have your own business, you can flim-flam like that. You ain't even going to care. All right, so you're going to find me? You going to find me today so you can give me unemployment? Oh, all right. Okay. Now I ain't telling y'all to do that because y'all know Miss Lambert be tripping sometimes. Because I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now. When I go up in the, I said, you need me. I don't need you. You need me. I told y'all what happened over there. I'll never let it happen again. And from that day forth, I took charge of who I'm working for. I own Lisa. You understand what I'm saying? You need me. You're not gonna treat me like so and so and XYZ. That's how I want y'all to be. But you can't be like that when the president got you by the googles. You see what I'm saying? Now, start your business. Start your business. Start your business. The recruiting sign for me is not only for you to learn medical billing, it's for you to learn a skill or a trade that you can take to the next level. Coding is not easy. Y'all know, don't front with the coding. The billing, you pop out, you're going to get that in a second. You're going to get that in a second. You got to stay focused, though. If I give you a 6-week course, I expect you to be finished in 6 weeks. It's not in a stone of 6 weeks because it's an independent course. You can take as long as you want to. You understand what I'm saying? I give you a time frame of 6 weeks to read that book in the billing and coding and finish that medical terminology. But if it can't be done, it's okay because you have plenty of time to do it, especially if you're working in another field. Okay, because coding takes a long time and it takes a lot of study. It takes a lot of deciphering. It takes a lot of videos. You guys know I incorporate videos in my class because y'all got to feel like y'all in those surgeries. And even if I don't have a video in there that y'all need, I want y'all to look for the video. Look for the video. Okay. So, that's really the basis of, this chat. It's to get you off your feet. Know that there's so many other things out there that you can do other than the work that you was doing. Because a lot of people are like, how are they going to revamp? I mean, it's so crazy when you lose that job and you have people going, my car, my apartment. I don't even know if they're thinking about this, this kind of stuff. I mean, people save, but everybody don't save. Most people live check to check. Normal people like us, I'm telling you, I know I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? You still have your $1,000 for your rainy day, and you have your savings accounts of everything and stuff like that. But everybody don't do that. Everybody doesn't have a 401. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have that pocket right there. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, especially when they fire you, and now you gotta go ahead and use all your life savings that you got because you gotta live with that. When you start your own business and you just get creative. You guys see that girl? I don't know what her name is, but she do like these little scrunchy things that I just ordered some for work. These little scrunchy things, thousands. That when I first started watching this little girl, she was in her house. I don't know where she was at, the mama's house or whatever. A couple of little scrunchies, doing her little packets. I saw the other day in a YouTube, she got a straight warehouse. Now, I don't know how long it took for her to do that, but they steadfast on that. You have people that leave their jobs and start the YouTubes. I wish I knew how they did that because I've been so paranoid. Yeah. Okay, so you gonna get Social Security from that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it goes. If you leave your job and you start working at YouTube, you start doing YouTube all day. When you retire, would you gonna get a pension from that? I don't know. Don't get me to getting, but I'm just saying. Kudos to all y'all who got the YouTube. I'm telling you, when I'm off or when I'm not working, what I'm saying. I'm always on YouTube, and that's another thing that you can do. Start a freaking YouTube channel. I wish I could be on YouTube y'all know I'll be talking up something. I wish I could be on YouTube all day, all the time. But you can't. But some of y'all can. That's like I said, if y'all took the buyout, try YouTube for 2 months. Try YouTube for 2 months. You don't know what your niche is? Find it. I still don't know what my niche is. I don't even know. I at one point, my resume is my niche. And y'all know that anyway, because that stuff that I talk about is mostly stuff that I've already done. This is an education course. I find that when y'all start talking about other things, y'all want to hear that. And I told y'all, make sure y'all tell me what y'all want to hear. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to talk about. I talk about all kinds of stuff on Twitter, but you know what I do? I'm generally just responding to other people, and I mean I'm getting 20, 30,000 views on stuff that I don't even think. Okay, I'm glad y'all checking me. So maybe I need to incorporate a little bit of something into my YouTube that's more of what's going on out in the street, what's going on out in the world, because everything is education. I don't want my channel to just be about us talking about the billing and the coding. The billing and the coding is a skill. I want y'all to learn the billing and the coding. I have enough stuff on this channel to help y'all with that, in addition to joining the class. You don't want to join the class, you don't have to join the class. You can just buy the courses. Buy the courses and I will guide you along. I set those courses up so easy so that anybody can learn them. Anybody, but you have to focus. You remember I told you, get your books and focus. That's a trade that you can learn. So some of you guys that's out there that's listening to this chat right now, just focus. If you got to revamp and start all over, start all over. It's never too late. Just start all over. Start all over. I was talking about my truck the other day, and for some, let me tell you, what is so crazy. I had a dream that I had the new, I don't know, with the new Tahoe or something. I didn't get the new Tahoe then because that thing was like almost $80,000. But I had a dream that I had the Tahoe. You see what I'm saying? You start thinking about stuff, and y'all know how I am. When I start dreaming about stuff, it's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. If I think about something, it won't happen right there and there, but it happens. Y'all do that same thing, and y'all know it. So, again, my channel it's a learning channel. It's a learning channel. It's about education, but it's about everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't put yourself on one thing. Just like how they be talking about, like the algorithm and stuff like that. I still don't even know what the algorithm is. I can look. I can't even say it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if we can help each other on this channel, let's do it. I'm so glad they made these things because, like I said, you guys can recruit for me. Recruiting as in find me some students, find me people who want to learn medical billing and coding. You will get a percentage of that. Send me a message. We can talk about that. Y'all send me a message. We'll talk about that. Any state, I don't care where it is. I don't care where it is. You give me a student, I got you. If you do a YouTube or something like that, and you put all in it, that might be for you. That might be for you. I mean, I have seen people on here 10 and 15 years and stuff like that, but they've made this their career. I still don't. Listen. I still don't understand this YouTube situation yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on the YouTube situation because I'm trying to make sure that I coordinate with you guys being educated and also educated on the right side as well with your resume, job interviews, job preps. Uh, What do you do on a job prep? What am I going to ask you? I'm saying what I'm going to ask you because that's my role. That's what I do. That's my role as revenue cycle director. I need to find out if she can do what I want her to do. You see what I'm saying? I need to find out what her resume look like. I'm not saying I haven't hired the wrong people sometime, because I'm telling you, when you have to hire somebody or you have to double check and back check, you got to make sure you check, because I hired a cycle or two in the past. I hired a cycle or two in the past. I'm laughing now, but that's why I put carrots about resumes. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, you gonna recruit for me? Let me see. Give me the resume. I'm not playing. Y'all may give me the resume. Uh, I am playing. You ain't gotta give me all that, but give me a summary of what you can do. And you don't have to go to school for sales. We did like a little class when I was in college on sales or something like that. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so let me stick to this. Let me stick to this. Okay, so where are we at? Look at my charts. I told y'all to look at my charts, right? Develop a strategy, develop a recruiting strategy, and that's what you got to do. So, for that recruiting strategy for Sapphire, The only thing I need from you is how are you going to recruit? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How can we broaden Sapphire? Maybe you live in Louisiana. I would love to have students from Louisiana. Louisiana called me one time. They wanted me to be a medical billing and coding teacher for one of their schools out there. And I couldn't even do the interview. I was so busy talking about Sapphire. I was like, well, look, if you got some students, you can send them to me, because I can make sure they pass the test and study. I got thrown off. I ain't care nothing about being no building coding teacher for them. I've been in a building and coding teacher instructor since about 20 years. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a building and coding teacher. I have my own business to do building and coding. But if she came at me, it kind of threw me off. And I'm looking at her. I think did she not? What did she? How did I'm trying to figure out how did she even get my resume? I guess because she see that on there, and she wanted to come at me. Um, nah, you can see your students straight to me. No problem. You can pay for them if you want to, because if you don't have a course in AAPC and certification, you're useless to them. Why would I work for you when that's the purpose of me making this program? So y'all wouldn't have to get no student loan to get this program. They got student loan at that program out there. I'm pretty sure it's not nothing about probably $10,000. Louisiana, it's not going to be that much. But I would love to help those students out there. What's his name? What's his name, y'all? Dude in Louisiana. Pat Mr. P. Y'all know I love me some Mr. P. He does so much for Louisiana. I wish I knew him. And you know what? I did get his information because he wanted information on people who were like new business owners or business owners where he wanted to kind of partnership or stuff like that. I have his address and everything. I just haven't um hit him up. Ain't no partnership or nothing like that. But I would love to help those students out there, those kids out there. Anyway, it will make a difference, even if it's anyway, New York, whatever, North Carolina, Georgia, it doesn't make a difference. And that's what I'm talking about. This is across the board, not just for one state, y'all. So again, my program has three programs. You guys already know that: the basic, transitional, and then the advanced. So you need to know some of um, what my program is about, because if you approach somebody and you trying to explain the program, you got to know what it's about in order for you to do that. So on your resume to me, the resume I'm talking about is the summary that I want to get from you guys. Don't give me a full drawn out resume. Just summarize it up here, 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 here. The basics I want to hear is what you're going to do to initiate the program. Only thing I need is name, phone number, email. Okay, name, phone number, email. That's it. Because in order for you to recruit a student, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. But when you talk to somebody, I want to make sure you know what you're talking about. Okay, and who knows, you might make a career out of that. You might say, Miss Lambert, I want to learn on my own. I think I want to do this so I can do my own. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this, or I want to do that. And this could be a start for you for something else. Okay? This could be a start for you from something else. So that was, fix your resume. Make sure it's good. Even if you're not fixing it for me, even if you're not fixing it to work for me, that's fine. You can fix your resume to work for someone else. I think I have something in my chat on resume. You guys, when you guys looking at this video, scroll down. Those of you who are looking at this video, I got a chat in there on resume somewhere. I keep saying it because I think I do, but if I don't, I'll put one in there. The Sapphire students, you guys have a different one in the portal that has like a breakdown of what billing and coding HRs and revenue cycle directors and managers are looking for. So you guys have a chest in there. And some of you who have already bought my course, there are tests in there for you to do. Okay. If you have any problem with those tests, let me know. You shouldn't, because they're not that hard. Okay. And did I mention to make sure you guys go on the search engine if you need a little assistance with your resume? If you're just home and you're just trying to do your resume, if you go on searching and they have outlines of what resumes are supposed to look like. Now, be precarious about those outlines because there's professional resumes, there's blue collar resumes, there's white collar resumes, there's different type of formats resumes should be in depending on what your work history is. Okay, what your work history is. Okay. So again, that exam I'm telling you guys about, I do have an exam in chat. It's not the big one, but there's a small one in there. I think I put the small one in there. But that is a coding exam. That's a coding exam. So some of you who are getting ready to take your exam, there is a coding exam in there. Um, Look on my YouTube. It's a specific program. Again, if you don't see it in there, send me a message and let me know. I'll send you that exam. You send it back to me so I can grade it. Send it back to me so I can grade it. Okay. And that's one of the challenges of being an online instructor. When you have to grade like 100 papers, it's you literally grading 100 papers. Trust me, you're literally grading 100 papers. That's one of the reasons why in my program, if I give you a test and I tell you to fill in what you need to and you send it back to me, I'm grading it. But if I have an abundance amount of students, I can't not grade 2,000 pages. If I give you the answers to this thing and you check in your test and you cheat, you just wasted your money. You see what I'm saying? So this is not junior high school. If I have a certain amount of students, and like I said, I can't grade everybody's paper, especially if all of y'all are online and y'all are different states. You see what I'm saying? In your book, you have one example, the medical terminology book. The odd and even numbers. You might have the odd numbers or even numbers. The answers is in the back of the book. You see what I'm saying? If you taking a test and you go to check it, you check the answers in the back of the book. That's all you need to do. If it's a test that I have given you, that I have created, I'm not going to give you the answers to it. Only the tests that are in the books you have access for the answers, because those exercises you do have to do in Sapphire. It's either going to be odd or even, depending on what's in the back of that book. And that's for like a quick reference for you. If I give you a coding exam, you need to give that back to me. You need to give that back to me. That will be graded. Okay, I have answers for that. But those exercises that are in your book, the answers is in your book. Okay, answers are just like the CPC. The CPC book, the answers is in the back of the book. If you take a CPC, just one of those little exercises in the CPC book, I'm not expecting you to get your answers from the back of the book. I'm expecting you to just grade what you did from the back of the book. Okay, this ain't a kindergarten or whatever. They don't even do that. I don't expect you guys to be cheating yourself out of anything. Okay, do not cheat yourself out of anything. If you get a test from me and I give you the answers to grade it, just grade it. Okay. So it looks like I have touched bases on most of what I wanted to talk about. Um, which it basically was about the recruiter. Like I said, the more you recruit, the more money you get. The more you recruit, the more money you get. Okay, we used to have a recruiter at the school. Two we had two recruiters. We had the job developer. I don't know what happened to the old job. Oh yeah, that's right. We got rid of her. We hired somebody else. So anyway, we had two recruiters, and they go out. They do what they got to do. They make signs. They whatever to get the student in the door. Okay. Once you get your student in the door, I will do the rest. But they got to be interested in medical billing. I don't convince nobody to do anything. And y'all know I don't do no micromanaging. If you sign up for a course, I'm expecting you to finish with the course. I'm hoping you finish with the course. That's why sometimes I put promos on sale just to see if people want to actually do the course. That you guys know that $99 promo. I mean, that's over now. The program, the full program is $1,389. But I do drop a promo to see if people are going to steadfast with the program. If they steadfast with the program, then I know that they're interested in the program. And then y'all look out for those promos because I'm getting ready to drop one for not Valentine's Day, whatever the next holiday is. I'm gonna drop one for that. Um, okay, so again, the more you sell, the more you make. You guys send me a message if you want to get with that. Okay. Um, so we definitely would have to get together. I have to give you insight on Sapphire, how we do Sapphire, how it rolls, how the course goes, how the online academy is. All students get emails. Well, no, all students don't get emails. The basic plan does not get an email. The basic plan is $199. That's an independent course. They literally teaching themselves. They don't have access to that academy. They don't have access to that academy because that's just a program that they're buying for themselves, and they're gonna learn. They do get to 6 one-on-ones, and we do one-on-ones, but they don't have access to the Sapphire Academy because in the academy, all 21 points are in there. All 21 points are in there. So if you've only got 4 points, then you've got to deal with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna show you how to deal with that because a lot of people go from the basic and then they go into the transitional. Once you go into the transitional course, there's your access right there. There's your access right there. You granted, you get your emails and then your access is in there. So, if you're going to recruit for Sapphire, yeah, you need to know that. You need to know those things. And you can make up your own flyers, your own sales or whatever. You can make up whatever you need to make. Because you're gonna get that money back in what you sell. If I have something for you, let me know. But you gotta do all your own whatever. The more you get, the more money you get. So don't be, all fails when because you lost your job, and it's not even just for people who lost their job. You want to do something else, you want something on the side, no problem. Okay, let's see. Let's see. You know somebody? Let Miss Lambert see them. So, I can't stop saying. So this chat is generally over, and it was about recruiting for Sapphire and getting a strategy. So make your summary, put your past jobs on there, whatever. I don't want to see 2 pages of stuff. One page. That's it. You guys can email it to me, lisa.lambert@sapphirecoding.com, or you guys can attach it to me. Hey, I don't know. Can you attach something in here? I don't know. Send it to me an email. You guys know my email is below. The website is below. When you go on the website, you check out the store from there. Um, but I want you guys to make sure that you check out the stuff that's down below. Down below. Check out the stuff that's in the YouTube because I have so much stuff in there that can give you insight on what billing and coding is. And if anybody needs help with their resume, doesn't have to be for Sapphire. Let me know. If you want to if you're transitioning to something else, let me know. If you had a job at the government or the IRS or whatever, and you were laid off, so now you don't know what to do. You don't want to go back to the feds because they ain't gonna hire you anyway. They laid you off because you started a year there, or you wasn't one of the seniors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still just think it's ridiculous, but from whatever you did at that job, pull out your strong points, put that together on the resume, and then that's what you go for the next job. That's what you go for the next job in. So don't get discouraged. But I know some of y'all want to take a break. Some of y'all want to do that 2-3 week break. Take the 2-3 week break and start again. But again, if you feel like no, I don't feel like going back right now, and you got that buyout money, start your own business. Start it with something. But it's hard. I'm telling you. Who's that guy out of Damien, whatever his name is, and he's always talking about If you start something, you have to keep on. You have to keep on. You have to keep on. The Fubu dude, I forgot his name. The little dude, Damon. Nah, I don't know his name. I think his name is Damon. But I listen to him. He always says that. You start something, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. You'll have a downfall, you go back. You have a downfall, you go back. You keep having downfalls, try something else. I told you, whatever your business is, sometimes it gotta be your passion or something that you love to do. Because if you do something that you don't love to do, you ain't gonna want to, push forward in it. You're not gonna want to push forward in it. One of my girlfriends, one of my besties, I mean, she was like a higher up, one of the executives, and she's still doing her thing, but she started like a bakery business, a cake business, and food and all that kind of stuff. You can tell me in a million years that she was even skilled like that, and she is amazing. She is amazing. I'm telling you, she is amazing, and it's been a few years now. And now she's at that. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. I told you, she's at that point. You know what I'm saying? Just when you have your own business, it's not going to be overnight. Especially when you using your own funds. You using your own funds. You may have to eat grits and cheese for a minute. You may have to walk to work for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You may have to. Y'all know how long I had Betsy. Come on now. Y'all know how long I had Betsy. That's how you have to do when you're building your business. And see, and Sapphire, all right, I do. I nourish my students, and let me tell you, I nourish my students because I don't let them feel like they don't have anybody. If I can find a way to help my students do, I don't care what they got to do. We're gonna figure it out. Miss Lambert, I need this. Miss Lambert, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Miss Lambert, I don't know yet, but we're getting ready to find out. If I know somebody, you good. You see what I'm saying? I don't pry in people's business, but I make sure that my students is, okay. And that's the local students. Probably can't look out for people over in Honolulu or something like that. But the local people, we try to look out for them the best way we can. So you guys got any questions for me? Have some questions. What is that thing? The community. I'm still learning the community thing. Every time I post a picture, it looks like it's half cut off, and I don't even know if y'all can see my pictures or not. But thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. My channel went down to 8,300 yesterday. When I got up this morning, I had 8,384. Thank you. Because I know I'm losing some, because a lot of people who subscribe to my channel, this may not be for you, but I know y'all check in every now and then. But I'm so glad that y'all subscribe to my channel. Keep subscribing to my channel. And y'all know I always mention India, because I'm telling you, India ain't no joke. I love India. And I love when I call the girls on the phone, I always mention billing and coding to them. They love it. They love it. I have subscribed to everybody's channel. I think I subscribe to everybody's channel that does billing and coding. I've tried to get you, most of you guys, to check out your channels, but it's kind of hard for me to get you everybody. But I hope that I'm giving you something that you want, something that you want to hear. And I don't want my channel to just be about me billing and coding, because I won't be teaching the billing and coding. At one point, I wanted to try and do that, but it's just too much. It's just too much, because with me going to work and then trying to fit in, I get thrown off, and then I'm not giving y'all 100. So I'm still trying to work on how I can do something like that. But I do have stuff in here that's specifically for YouTube. But if you guys got an idea, let me know. Let me know. That's the reason why I got this thing. It's this thing that I'm using right now. It seems to be clear. I didn't see no stalling, and it looks like my voice has cleared up. When I listen to this thing, I don't hear that staticky in my voice. You guys let me know. You guys know. Y'all see some of my videos from Lord knows when. I don't even know why. Oh my God. I don't care. I ain't shame. I'm going right there. We go again. I don't care if I got static or not. We going again. So, and you guys that are on my Twitter, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. I don't know what you call it on Twitter. Thank you for twatting or whatever, because you guys know I do answer. So you guys, this is live. I didn't include Twitter on this one this time. I did include y'all yesterday. I just didn't feel the need that you needed to be on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm talking about is for my people on YouTube and TikTok. But you guys know when I'm on that. What is it? Twitter. It's all about political stuff. I don't know if y'all want to hear any of my political stuff I'll be talking about. And they didn't hook me on Kendrick Lamar. I never seen this dude before in my life. I don't even know. It's the first time I seen him on the the Super Bowl. But he speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. So I that's about the only thing. That's the only thing. You guys know I'm a Tupac fan, and he does put me in the mind a little bit about Tupac. Now y'all know, watch that Tupac video I got, because Tupac is like inspiration like crazy, and you hear things that people say, but you got to hear between the lines what people say. Same thing with Kendrick. When this dude talks, you have to figure out what he is saying. You have to figure out what he is saying. And as soon as that halftime video came on, I could read that dude before he even got in the midst of his performance. I said, this dude is blessed. He's trying to tell somebody something. And then when I saw the dancers doing it, we're not going to go into it, but when I saw the dancers, it just put you in that state of mind of, it puts you in a different state of mind. Y'all watch it again. If y'all didn't see that Kendrick halftime, watch it again. Watch it again. Watch it again. Because a lot of people don't really understand that whole thing. It's just, to them, it's just entertainment. It's just so and so. Even the Samuel Jackson thing. It's a lot behind that. Because I don't know if they teach that, in the history books now. I know when I was a little girl, they didn't teach that in the history books, but we learned anyway. We learned anyway. Everybody got elders, you learn anyway. But again, if you guys have any questions for me, make sure that you let me know. And you know what? I want y'all also to let me know if you're liking this video thing going on. And this is how we're going to do it. Now, I started this at 7 o'clock. You guys okay with the 7 o'clock? I'll continue at 7 o'clock. I'm going to do another one tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And I think that one is about the Department of Education with the student loans. I think it's the student loans. The next one is Department of Education. Okay. I just sent a letter to the Department of Education. I don't know where it is, but I just sent a letter to the Department of Education. And I sent letters to the Department of Education because I need them to, you see this? This is Department of Education in Connecticut. And the reason why I send them that, because they got to look at my program to make sure I have everything in there that I need in there. And you guys know how I am about accreditation. When I get ready to go that route, I'm easing in accreditation. I'm sliding quick. Boom. So that's the reason why that goes to the Department of Education. And I send the Department of Education everything that I change. If I tweak something in my program, I send it back. I send it to them to make sure that they approve it. So, like I said, Sapphire Physician Code ain't no quack program. I spent a lot of years developing that program. And I trust me, I send that program up to make sure it is straight. And I've already dealt with accreditations when I was already over there director. So I don't want no flaws in my program when I got to go up. When they come digging and checking in my program, everything in there must be right. Hours, everything. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of people program is different. People on YouTube, they do their thing how they do it. You know what I'm saying? But mine is it's totally different. It's totally different. I put a lot of it out there. So I hope that some of the girls that's out there, they can take heed to how I do what I do. And incorporate that in their own business. Somebody asked me, how do I do the classes? I do the classes in teams. I have a professional teams. And the professional team allows you to do a lot more than like a regular teams that you get so and so. So you Trinity, y'all got teams in Trinity. And just like that. It's a professional team. It's for work. So some of y'all who are doing your own business, your building business that are on YouTube, I can't think of the girl's name who asked me. She's on there. If you watching this, go ahead and do the teams. Just get the business plan, and you set your students up in there. It's amazing. You could put files in there. Everybody has their own file. You upload videos in there. Everything. Okay. So that's my cue. Telling me what time it is. But this video is about to be over. Listen to the next one. I'm still learning how to do this StreamYard thing. I don't know. I wish, you know how you add videos on there? You know what? I think I can add that next video clip. I'm going to add it to the back. Make sure y'all watch it. But if it doesn't let me do it, just make sure y'all watch it. It's going to come on tomorrow at 7. I'm more than likely going to do the live again, probably, because this can be downloaded and I will go ahead and put it on. But since this is a live stream, I got to check and make sure that this thing is going live. Okay. Once I start coming, I hope I see some messages up there as I start coming on live and start coming on live. The guy, I can't think his name, exhibit, whatever. I don't know how he does live. He be in the kitchen cooking and stuff and doing live and stuff like that. What does he do? I don't know what he does, but he's always like, he goes, post. But what if you don't have, what if you don't have your little script to post, or you know what I'm saying? When I come on here, I'm getting ready to post, we talking about stuff. So I guess he's like, go in the kitchen, do something. Like what? I tried to load this thing on my phone. I don't know what I was doing. But you guys hit me up and let me know, okay? Don't forget to schedule for the classes. If you guys are in Sapphire, when that check is on and it is green, that means I am in there. Okay, start typing. I'm in there. Start typing. I'm in there. You want a one-on-one where you want to see Miss Lambert? Then we gotta do teams. I'll put you in there so I can see you. But so far, I'm liking this. I'm digging this. I am digging this. It's just nice and clear. Maybe we could use this, and then I will not make it public, and then it will just be you and I or whatever. Not yet though. I'm still trying to figure out how to actually work this. I ain't working, to the completeness. We just figured out that the YouTube live was on the old channel and not the new channel. So I got to see if it's going to come on a new channel. So we are done here. Again, if you want to get into classes, get into classes. Give me some insight. If you guys think you got something to say in regards to how we can do the classes for everybody, let me know, because I have specific stuff that I put on YouTube for YouTube people. Okay, so I gotta put my glasses on because y'all know I can't see without my glasses if I'm digging and messing and reading stuff. So this is 53 minutes. I've been on for a whole hour already. Get out of here! Oh my god! So that's the whole conversation. But we coming. We getting there. We got this thing more clearer. I'm so satisfied with this clearing thing, right? With this, what do you call it? StreamYard thing. Who told my nephew? You guys know my nephew told me about this thing. But this is good. But when you guys go on, you can download this thing because they tell me that you can download from YouTube. I had no idea you can download from YouTube. Did anybody know that? You can download from YouTube. So if you need to download a video or two, go ahead and download it. But you could also send me an email and I'll shoot you over whatever video that you want. Those of you who are in the classroom, you guys know you can go to the archives and get whatever video you want. Just let me know, which one you want, and I can send it to you from Google Docs, or you can go into the Sapphire portal. I just loaded a lot of video chats in there. So we're going to close this out. It's already 7:54. So this chat was about recruit for Sapphire. Let me know if that's something you guys want to do. I think it's fine, especially if some of you are, like y'all just got laid off and you just want to kind of try something else. Even if you want to just take the class, look at those YouTube chats over there, because a lot of what I teach in the class is in there. When I first started doing YouTube, I put a lot of stuff in there as far as the classes because I started doing classes on YouTube. Check out that cardiology course that I put in there. I did a program with cardiology on YouTube years ago when I first started doing YouTube. I need to look at that one myself. I love, y'all know, one of my favorite subjects is cardiology. Cardiology is my favorite subject. I love the heart. The heart is amazing. Dr. Graver, bless his soul. I used to work with Dr. Graver in the OR on Long Island Jewish. Um, I used to do the autoclave and bring the instruments and stuff in there. But Dr. Graver helped when I had my surgery. You guys know when I had my breast done, he was one of the ones that was in the OR. Even though I had another guy did it, but he was training this dude. Um, just see how I get thrown up. Just take heed to that. Just take heed to that. Okay. So send me a message. You guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You do not have to take my course. Look at those YouTubes. You never did billing and coding before. Look at those YouTubes. That ebook I'm telling you about, it is in there. And I hope you guys got to the end of this video. Look at the whole video. Make sure if you cannot find that ebook, let me know. Let me know if you can't find that ebook because I put a version of that medical billing and coding Q&A book on YouTube. That's just for YouTubers. Okay, just for YouTubers. And I have a medical billing. I have a medical terminology book that I've also written. That book is not in there. That book is on Amazon. So if you guys want something on medical terminology, it's actually on Amazon. You can get that from Amazon. If you just want to check out the medical terminology course, if you go on the Sapphire bookstore, that's all you need to check out. Just get that and that's it. If you guys just want to get cardiology, you can just get cardiology. You do not have to buy a full program with Miss Lambert. You can break that thing up. I have girls that have purchased just programs because they're only taking gynecology or something like that. They just need that brush up. They just need that coaching. I have students that just graduated from colleges. They just need coaching. They don't need to take the class all over again. They just need coaching. So don't forget that. All right. And I'm going to do another chat. We're going to do it again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I kind of like the live. Eventually, I hope you guys start coming in and start asking me questions. I think the setup that I have right now is okay. I do have the podium. I was thinking of, because I wanted that view to come out, but I've got to figure out how to keep that thumbnail up on this computer because I want to put it behind me. You guys remember I bought that podium so I can stop sitting down all the time. But I find if I get up and stand up, it ain't gonna be more than for 30 minutes. But I want to do the videos much longer so that you guys can get a little bit more because I've been doing piece here, piece there, piece here. Okay. But I don't want to do piece here. I want to do longer. So I'm trying to make sure you guys, get what you need. So we are going to log off of this and I'm going to see you guys next time. I'm just trying to get that full time in there. I did come on earlier because I was trying to work this thing out and trying to make sure I figure it out. It's not that hard, but you guys know me. I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm saying this thing's expensive. I ain't gonna lie. This thing goes of money. But I'm telling you right now, if y'all want to start a YouTube channel, it's worth it. Get everything you need. And then listen, I ain't bought all this stuff all at one time. No, I did not. I'm human. I'm just like you. Piece here, piece there, piece here, piece there. You want to do that YouTube? Just do it. Just do it. Now I can't be telling y'all all personal business on our YouTube because I don't know. That seems like what they do. But just try it. Try it and let me know. Let me know how you do. My grandson was the mastermind behind. Grandma, you should do a YouTube. What's YouTube? So, my grandson, he showed me how to do this thing. I've been on it ever since. He just like me. He just like me. I've been on it ever since. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. I'm going to see y'all next time. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Send me a message and check out that website. And don't forget, if you want to recruit for me, let me know. See you next time.